What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I've been talking about this guy by the name of Jedidiah Brown. I've been following him on Facebook. He's a brother that is from Chicago, but as it seems, he's a self-proclaimed political activist. He exposes corruption, and he seems to have quite the fan base and also very entertaining. Recently, he has been delving into the Dolton political situation. Also, he has been going to Flint, Michigan, giving support there. And he's an advocate for what's going on in the political black communities in South suburban Chicago. However, his tactics are not appreciated by everyone. He is what some would consider to be a disruptor. He's known for stirring up the pot, if you will. He could be, for some, over the top, especially if you're a person on the opposite side of that position. Like the police, if you're Henyard, if you're Andrew Holmes. The guy is a pest. I can honestly say it. You know, he's a kind of the person you don't really want on your tail, all right? He has no filter. He will make multiple videos about you. He will pull up. I mean, he's a person's a nightmare for anybody that he's on their ass. And that has been the case with the Dolton Police Department. And he was hit with a restraining order by Lewis Lacey. Okay? Now, I'm going to let him discuss what happened, and I'm going to come back.
Trickling in one after the next. There was 16 officers from Dolton, from the top brass down to the little guy. They were in a courtroom for a frivolous restraining order. Men and women who are tasked with upholding the law, who are privileged to carry a badge as identification and a firearm and handcuffs and mace and tasers. Look, they can carry that shit inside the courtroom. They could carry it 24/7 almost anywhere they go. But I'm going to try to obtain the video. In the courtroom, when it was finally our turn, the judge asked this lieutenant really simply, "Do you know this man? Have you seen him before?" She said, "No, I don't know him and I ain't seen him before." She said to the lieutenant, she said, "Well, has he contacted any of your family members? Basically, sent any threats?" "No, he hasn't contacted any of my family members that I know of." "Has he ever contacted you?" "No, he hasn't contacted me." "Has he ever called you?" "No, he hasn't called me." "Has he emailed you?" "Not that I know of. I haven't checked my emails." "So what did he do?" "He was on the internet saying things about my personal life. And not one time." And I was waiting for it as I listened intently to her testimony. Not at one time did she say he was saying things about me that were not true. Jesus. She said, "I don't understand. I understand that I am a public servant." And, even before that, she said, "Well, what do you do?" "I work for Dolton Police." "What do you do? Are you an elected official?" "No." "Well, what do you do?" "I work for the police." Crazy. This woman said, this lieutenant said, she said, "Has he ever contacted you?" Not that I know of, in the email, not that I know of. And she said, "What did he do?" "He's been talking about me on social media and about my personal life. And I just don't understand what my personal life got to do with my job." And he came to my job. "Well, where do you work?" "The police department." He came to my job, and this is where she made me aware of how low she is. She said, "I don't know what he's capable of. He already attempted suicide by cop." That's when I was like, oh, hell no. Suicide by cop.
Now, one of the officers he has a problem with happens to be a female lieutenant, Lieutenant Staples, someone that he has accused of having sexual intercourse while at work. So that lady wasn't happy with that. But he also recorded the footage, which was interesting, inside the courtroom. Again, he said that it was about 16 to 20 Dolton Police Department people that came there. I would like to play that footage of both of those interactions, and I'm going to come back.
All right, y'all. So this your boy Jedidiah, and I had to make sure I had to call my lawyer because at first I wasn't going to involve them. But here it goes once again. This is me at courthouse, and I'm just going for my own safety to record like everybody else is doing because I think it'd be pretty interesting. That dude right there in the back is Dolton Police Chief Lacey. Dolton Police Chief Lacey, there go Line Lieutenant Staples. And we finna go to this courthouse in a minute, but this how it goes. So my lawyer said I can record in here, just can't do it inside of the courthouse so we can make it public. Well, there go that ass, y'all, that's on the other video of me smoking a cigarette. But that's crazy. You got four or five officers that could and should be protecting the residents of Dolton pulled out for Gang Chief Lacey. Sworn officers, they in here with guns and badges, but they need restraining orders against me. Funny. It's nice to finally meet these people, because guess what? Just like she said, she ain't ever met me, but she needed a whole restraining order. Goofy. So we prepared for whatever. I also talked to some of my friends. It's crazy. I'm sitting up here. I told my lawyer, don't worry about this petty ass restraining order. If I go to jail, that's when you kick in. And then I come here because, you know, this is just a restraining order. And they didn't brought they didn't got backup. So there's no restraining order against Lacey. I guess I can go holler at homeboy since he want to be here. Let me see. Maybe he can help me understand some shit. Lacey, since you got all your officers here, how many protecting Dolton? Huh? How many protecting Dolton? How many protecting Dolton? How many protecting Dolton, my boy? What y'all scared of? Why police officers need a restraining order? Why am I here for a restraining order from police officers? You sound stupid. If you ain't doing nothing wrong, ain't no reason to be in court for restraining orders, right? Huh? Think about what? What you trying to tell me? I'm doing something illegal? What's that? What I can think about? There's no expectation of privacy in public. You want to get a sheriff? Go get him. Girl, I'm at court with you. How am I supposed to be 1,000 feet away from you when I'm standing here at the court door? You learn the rules. Hey family, how y'all doing? This your boy Jedidiah. So look, I have to get off of here, but I'm sitting in this courthouse, and of course I ain't afraid, but I'm pretty fucking agitated, and I need y'all to come on up here. I didn't think that this was gonna be like it is, but the entire Dolton Police Department is here. The entire Dolton Police Department here is blue and white every fucking where. Dolton. And I am not under the impression, so this is a restraining order case. But now we got to show strong to everything. I can't take nothing light at all. And I got to be honest and say I took this a little light.
Here's what someone's going to ask me. All right, O'Shea, I know that. Now, also, after making the claims, he was subsequently followed. Now, all this stuff is on his Facebook page. He was followed by the police department. Pink Book Lessons also has covered this. I saw this information when I was also in the Dolton Politics group and on his Facebook page. Let me play the interaction of the police following him and harassing him, and then we're going to come back.
So right now I'm being followed by a cop car, and then he is pulling behind me, and I don't know who he is. Why are you following me? Okay, so this is a cop car, and that's Lacey. This is Lacey. This is some cop from some apartment following me right now. Who are you? It's a completely tinted car. They following me wherever I'm going. I'm not fucking afraid. Who are you? Who are you? You going on the whole other side. Who the fuck are you? I'm not afraid of none of y'all, so don't play no games with me, bro. Don't follow my car. Don't fucking follow my car. Have a good day. Have a day. They literally are following my car, circling me. I don't know who this is, but all of a sudden now that I have a conversation with this man, now this car, and it looked like that shit, is that a Dodge? So what's up, bro? Like what's up? Like, what do you want? Move. All right, so now this then went to a whole nother level. Now they want to play games with me a whole different way. So I'm trying to figure out who this is. That's a blacked out car. It's police plated. You know what, bro? They got me up.
Let me just say that is a very interesting situation going on with that particular brother. I would like to say this. We can agree or disagree on the brother's tactics. He is out here raising what is called Hell Week in Dolton. I don't necessarily know what's going to happen during his version of Hell Week, but he's definitely stirring up the pot. A lot of people do like the guy. They are even bringing him to different cities like Flint, Michigan. The guy is just going to be raising hell all over the Midwest. And I like, his straightforwardness and being in his kind of no nonsense approach to how he does things. Although I may not do things like that. And I think they're concerned with, well, the guy is just online saying anything. He's saying things that cannot be true about people. Instead of thinking about, well, if you were doing things the right way, he wouldn't need to be there. He wouldn't be interested in what's going on there if you had things going on the right way. And many times we fail to realize that if people were not making mistakes, if they were not messing up, he wouldn't need to be there. All right. If Lacey and Henyard and all of you other guys were doing your jobs, he would not need to be there. But why is he there? He is there because you can't get anything right. So he's been called upon. And obviously, if you want to say, well, he's getting a benefit from this, his profile is growing. All of our profiles are growing because of this. All right. Financially, people know about us or whatever. Sure. We understand that there is an incentive for us to make this content about her. But what you're not talking about is if she were doing the right thing, none of this would happen. Okay. None of it. We wouldn't be dealing with any of this. That is the entire truth. Nobody would have any issue with that. Okay? Wouldn't be a problem. The only reason why it's a real problem is because, well, they're trying to make the guy stop. Well, goddamn it, you can't make everybody stop. That's the issue. If you guys are doing what you're supposed to do, there would not be a problem. So I say, Mr. Jedidiah Brown, continue on with whatever you got going on. Hell, you give me so much content every day, I might buy my mama a new wig because of you. So I would say continue on, continuing on. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Producer for all you, just heard a bell. We're out.